Hi, this is Misty Johnson from the Zanesville Museum of Art, and welcome to another material exploration with Misty. Today we're going to be doing tape resist painting. And so that's just another method. If you've seen any of my earlier videos, we did crayon resist. And so this is just another thing where you protect your paper with a material and then paint over it, and the places that are protected, they stay white. All right, so the very first thing I do when I do this project is I tape my paper down to the table. And that not only keeps my paper still, but it also at the end makes a nice border. And I find that satisfying. All right, and this, I'm using watercolor paper. That's really the best thing to do with this project, but if you don't have watercolor paper, try to find a thicker paper because the thinner paper can tear with this project. All right, and so now that I have my paper taped down, I'm going to take some more tape, and this is painter's tape. Masking tape will work as well. This just comes off a little easier later. And so now I'm going to take some tape, and I'm just going to start laying it down to make a nice design. And you can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. You can even use the tape to try, you could spell your name or make, like cut it up into pieces and actually make images like animals or people. But we're just gonna do a simple design for today's demonstration. All right. So now I have a nice design on my paper, and now all I do is I paint it. And I'm going to be using one of these craft sponges, but paintbrushes work as well. You can even use your fingers, just anything that gets the paint on the paper. So I'm going to start out with a little bit of blue, and I'm just going to brush that on there. And notice I don't have to be really careful because this tape is a kind of a guide for me, so just brush that on there. The fun thing that you can do with the craft sponge is you can actually switch colors here and soften some water. You can actually use it to make some patterns or textures. So if you've ever done sponge painting before, I'm just dabbing it on there to make some fun design in that area. And so you just keep going until your entire paper is filled up. And you can use as many different colors as you want. Just rinse off your sponge or your brush in between colors. Unless you want them mixed, then you can just have them just go from one color to the other. See, now I got some purple and green mixed together there. All right, so once you get your whole paper filled up, the best thing to do is to let it dry. But I'm gonna go ahead and peel the tape off of here just to show you what it's gonna do. And so when you let it dry a little bit, because that will make it less likely to tear, and then you start peeling your paint or your tape. And you wanna go with the last piece you put on so that it comes off easily. And you just slowly pull that off. One piece at a time, and your nice tape resist lines show up. And there you have your finished design. And see how that tape makes that nice border around the outside? I just love that. And here's another one that I did earlier. And again, you can do whatever design you want, or you can actually lay your tape down to try to make an image or landscape or anything. Just use your imagination. If you try this project at home, we would love to see it. If you share that on social media with the hashtag MyZMAArt, we would love to see that. Join me next time. We're going to be doing a little bit of origami. So look forward to seeing you then.